All right, so you've caught me in the laundry room today. I'm right in the middle of cleaning out the lint on my dryer. All right, we have a Whirlpool dryer that my wife and I purchased in 1998, and this is still running strong. As a matter of fact, our washer over here was purchased at the same time. So I am holding on to these two as long as we possibly can. So these guys are still working good. That's why I'm going to clean out the back here. I'll show you what I need to do, and I'll run out and get my drill and my cup of coffee, which sounds like it's ready to go in with a microwave at this point. So I'll go get my drill and open this up here all the way around. And yeah, and I've done this before, so I put some marks here so I know exactly where these need to go back into. And I put marks all the way around here. You can see the last time I did this. You might want to do something similar to that just so you know where these screws go back to. The last thing you want to do is get something like this apart and not know how to put it back together. This is fairly simple. You just take off the back panel here, and it will expose, I think, everything we need to take a look at. All right, here we go. Okay, on this we have the 1/4 inch here, 1/4 inch driver here. We have the extension to fit into my drill. And we're just going to go around and undo these. Hopefully it'll go smooth. And I have a bowl to put my screws into. So we don't lose them and they go all over the floor. I'll do a better job of catching them. You could use a screwdriver with this too, with the same fitting. It'd be fine. You could use a pair of pliers, but that would take a long time, or a little wrench. I don't think that would be too fun. Here's the electrical cover here, so make sure that goes back. Alright, and this comes right off. It kind of sits in there in a little groove down there, but other than that, it just lifts right off. And here's the back. Let me show you a picture of what it looks like right now. Alright, so this is what we have so far. I just took the back off. You see some lint down in here. I know that I don't have a real good seal right around here, and that's something I need to put in. Because the last time I took it off, this is where your lint goes, down here, or ends up going. And I know that seal that I had, that gasket, is deteriorated after all these years, so I do need to get another one of them at some point. Okay, so now I'm going to vacuum this off here. I got my shop vac right over there. I'll just reach over, vacuum all this, and then my next step is I will take this off too, because we may find a load of lint down here. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but it's very possible that it's going to be a lot of lint down there. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cleaned out as much of the lint here as possible as I can. If you look down here, I'll show my light. There's a little opening that takes you into the front, and for this time I just got my extension on my vacuum cleaner, and I got in there. A couple years ago when I did this, I took that whole front off, but when you take that front off, your barrel, you have this type of dryer, your barrel is going to sag, and it's really good to have somebody there to hold it up while you're cleaning, and then you just put it right back together. So I don't have anybody here to help me, and it's really fine because it's really not too bad in there. So I just ran my vacuum cleaner wand back in there and cleaned that out. But if you want to do a thorough job, you have to take that front off, which I am not prepared to show you at this point. Right now I am going to take off this screw down here, okay, here and over here, and this piece, this outer piece here, comes off. I kind of forget what it all looks like, but I'll take it off and then I'll show you what happened. Here we go. screws are all the same. I'm going to get my bowl. Yeah, they're all the same size, so I'll just drop them all in there. That one's not easy to get to. Okay, so I'm using just my screwdriver, and that's going to work perfectly to get this one last piece out down here. One last screw. Okay, so that's the lint trap area up here. And that's where this piece goes down in there. And at the top, there's two, you can't really see them in the, there's two Phillips screws in there. So I'll take them out. All right, so maybe taking those two out first would be good. Right, that just comes right off. Comes out. Okay, so this piece was tucked up in there, under this way, and it went out to the top. Got a little bit of dust on the back there, and then this is what it looks like. You know, not too bad. It's been a few years since I've cleaned this out. I wish I still had pictures of the first time that I did this. The first time that I did this, this was completely filled down here. It was not good. But this isn't too bad. So I think it's been about 2 or 3 years. I can't remember how long ago. So this will all get a nice little cleaning here. See, my gasket here is kind of torn away. So that's definitely something I need to replace. Although I don't have one right now, so I'll be very gentle with this piece right now as I vacuum all that off. And I'll be very gentle down here as well. But I think probably replacing those two will definitely help. Keeping things, well, it will make it a little bit more efficient getting everything out, and it will also keep things a little bit less dusty in this laundry room. All right, so I'm going to vacuum this. I'll vacuum all that up there. I'll vacuum this down here, and I'm going to I'll vacuum this out, and then I'll take this outside, and we'll talk about cleaning out the inside with my the brush that I have somewhere around here. All right. Down here, I'm going to take this. There's a lot of kind of dirt in there. I guess I could literally actually wash that, but I think I'll just scrub each one of those fins with the brush here. And I'll take this one here, and that goes up in there, and I'll also clean out the exit, the exhaust hose, that is, exhaust vent pipe. All right, let me get my ear things on, because this gets kind of loud. I guess we call this an exhaust duct brush, right? For cleaning out the lint from a dryer. You can clean out your bathroom fans. Truth be told, I actually bought this to clean out the downspouts in my gutters. I used it once, and I think it did okay. I'll have to revisit that one though. But anyway, I will start up here. I have this on the grass right now so it doesn't get all scratched on the patio here. Start up here and work my way down. And I can make this. I have a lot more pieces that I can put on this to make it. I think it probably goes up to about 8 feet. I don't need all 8 feet. So I'm going to put the vacuum on down here so it doesn't get too dusty even outside. we have it. Really got to scrub hard to get this stuff out because it's kind of caked in there with that brush. You could probably give it a nice little wipe on the inside. I don't know if all that's necessary. Here's my duct work for the dryer. I'm going to try my best to keep it in this particular shape here because that's how it fits behind the dryer. So I will add pieces to my brush here, and this brush I forget what brand it is, and I forget where I got it from, but you can go on Amazon. They're fairly inexpensive. I'm going to piece this together. Actually, you know what, let me not put too many pieces on it yet because I think I'll need the long, if I can get around this bend up here, if I can get down there, that would really help me out all the way down to there. For now, if you worked with these things before, you know that they're not always the easiest to get right the way you need them behind your dryer. So that's why I'm trying to keep this in the form or shape that it's in. And actually, these things are made to go onto a drill. You put your drill here. Maybe I will do that. I really haven't done that. And you always want to keep your drill going forward. You don't want to put it in reverse with this on there because, as I understand, I haven't had this happen to me yet, but if you put your drill in reverse, this thing will come apart on you inside your duct. It'll all the pieces will unscrew and then it will be stuck inside there. So, all right, let me see how this goes here. I might actually put it on a drill. I had not considered that yet. Let's see how this works. I'll start like this first. Get around that. There we go. We got around there. Nice. I got to vacuum my my grass here. All right, so I have my drill, and I'm going to do it a little bit at a time. So I'll hook the drill in here. Hey, so. All right, so this is what I have so far. I'm going to put it in here one piece at a time. See what happens. Yeah, that works pretty good, huh? Whoa. Oh man, you guys can't see all this. You're missing all the action. Look at that. All right, you kind of get the idea there. I am going to, my brush is only going down to about here, so I'm going to add on another piece. I'll do that right now, and then I'll get all the way down to the end there. I have a lever down there, or lever, so that air can't come back in down there, so I can't run it this way because of that's kind of blocking it off. So I'll just add a couple more pieces here, get all the way down to the end, and clean that rest of it out. All right, and then we'll get this installed back inside. To do a completely thorough job of this, you should probably take off the end here and take apart those pieces as well and give a nice cleaning of everything, because there are bits of lint that are getting caught in the collars and so forth. So that is my recommendation, that you take the whole thing apart and do that. I'm not going to do that. I've been pretty thorough with the brush and the vacuum cleaner. So moving on to my final step here is I'm going to take my leaf blower, and in this case it actually works well that most of my batteries are just completely dying to begin with, so it's not very powerful. It'll be just enough to blow hopefully any remaining lint out. I'll probably get a big puff out onto the grass there, but I'll turn on my shop vac to catch as much as possible so they don't give a little whitewash into my grass over there. Let's see how this goes. I don't think I have done this before, so this is a first. Here we go. All right, that wasn't so bad. We got a little bit of lint that came out and went over there, but not so bad. I think we did a pretty good job of cleaning this out with the brushing in and out, in and out. We got quite a bit of lint out of this hose here, or vent duct. A little bit more than I was expecting, quite frankly. We got a lot out of there. So, all right, let's go put everything back together on the inside, and we can finish this job up. Let's go back inside. All right, so we're gonna lift this piece up in here. You just gotta be gentle as you go. All right, and get my drill, a couple of my screws, and then I'll put in the top screws, the top fill screws here in just a minute. All right, comes up. Just my drill, so it's on a clutch of just about 2. You don't want to override these things. All right, so the back panel is on. I just need to screw this in. Took a little wiggling. I had to get down there and make sure it was into each one of the grooves that it needed to sit into. All right, let's do this. We have it all closed up here in the back. Probably a good idea to take a picture of everything before you take it apart. I missed out on one screw here, and it just took me a minute, and I did not want to bore you with that much. All right, let's get the machine back where it needs to go. And this looks pretty clean in here, but I'm going to go ahead and brush it anyway. And then I'll go to the outside and just do a little scrubbing as well on the outside flat. All right. So I got it all cleaned up now, and all put back together. On the outside, I ended up using a little bit of a smaller brush to get up on the inside of the cover there. There's a lot of lint there. So I got that cleaned out. This is back in, and I think it's ready to go. Let's see if it starts. Okay, on a day when I thought that I wasn't going to have too much lint in here, it turns out we had quite a bit of lint that we took out of the back side of the dryer and of the exhaust there as well. So if you haven't cleaned out your dryer for a while, you might want to check into it or hire somebody to come out, handyman to come out and take care of it for you. You will sleep better knowing that it's nice and clean and ready for service, and a good preventative measure to keep from catching fire. All right, let's push the button. Thanks for joining me today on Lenderman Shop for this little quick clean out, and here we go.